So today I want to talk about the best beginner apps for investing in the stock market, and in this video I'm going to cover 3 apps that I've used that I think are very good if you want to start investing right now. Now, before I tell you about all 3 apps, welcome back to the channel if you're already a subscriber. And if you're new here, my name is Ian, and on this channel I talk about ways to make money, ways to save your money, investing, of course, credit cards, banking apps, and everything that has to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and these topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And then also consider subscribing to the channel and turning on all the notifications. And that way you'll never miss the updates of when I post new videos on this channel, which is once every single day. Now, the first app that I want to talk about is the M1 Finance app. Now, M1 Finance has some pre-built portfolios inside the app where you can sign up and then you can choose a portfolio based on your risk tolerance. So when you sign up for the app, you have a couple options. You're going to have an option for general investing. You're going to have one for planning for retirement. You're going to have a responsible investing. You're going to see income earners. You're going to have hedge fund followers and a section just for stocks and bonds. And with all of these sections or options, you're also going to have sub options underneath each. So for example, if you get into general investing, you're going to have a couple of options for some pies, and M1 Finance describes these as expert pies. They already create or pre-made these pies. So for example, the first one that you will see under general investing will be ultra conservative. This means that the risk of this particular investment portfolio is very low. You also have a conservative, and then you have a moderately conservative, and then you have moderate, then you have moderately aggressive, and then you have aggressive, and then you have the ultra aggressive, which is the last one. Now, the further down you go, the more aggressive you'll get, and the more risk these investment portfolios will pose. But also the returns will be a lot more. Now, I like M1 Finance and I use it because, for example, with these expert pies, not only does it just tell you what they are, but it actually shows you what the holdings of these pies are. So you can click on holdings and you can see exactly what stocks or bonds or funds this portfolio has inside. And you can also get to see the expenses that come with these pies. And usually on the M1 Finance platform, the expenses, in my experience, are going to be less than a single cent. So it's not a lot of money. Now, some other information or important information that is displayed on these expert pies are the dividend yield, the risk factor, of course, and they also give you a 1-year, a 3-year, and a 5-year return, so you can look at how well this particular portfolio has been performing in the past year, or the past 3 years, and the past 5 years. So you can actually go and you can look at one of these pre-made pies or portfolios, and you can see that, for example, in the past year, this specific portfolio has gone up in value by roughly 8%. And then you can look back at the past 3 years, and you can see that over the past 3 years, it has gone up by around 16%. And then you can look at the past 5 years, and then you can see that over the past 5 years, that same portfolio has increased in value by around 22%. So all this information is very good because if you're a beginner, you don't want to have to search to find out how risky a specific investment portfolio is. You don't want to have to search to find out what the actual investments inside a portfolio are. You don't want to have to search to find out what the dividends will be. You don't want to have to search for the past performance of that portfolio. And M1 Finance has everything right here once you click on any of these expert pies or pre-built investment portfolios. So if you're a newbie and you're thinking about getting into investing and you're looking for a brokerage, I would definitely recommend M1 Finance. And also with M1 Finance, unlike some of the other investment brokerages and apps that are very popular right now, there are no commission or fees. So you can actually sign up for the app right now. You can also use the platform on your computer, and there are no fees to sign up. There are no monthly fees, and you can use this app for free and invest for free. Also, if you use the link down below to M1 Finance, and if you deposit $100 or more in your investment account, you'll get $30 in free money to go towards your investments. Now, if you don't mind paying some money, M1 has another feature or an upgraded feature where you can actually get a checking account and a debit card from them. And this way you earn interest on money that's in your investment brokerage in your account that is uninvested. So for example, Let's say you have a portfolio in the M1 Finance app and the stocks go down in value and you want to buy in. You want to buy more stocks. Now, the normal way to do this would be to deposit money beforehand in your investment brokerage account. So that money would just be sitting there. So whenever you're ready to use, you can just get that money and throw it at whatever investments you want. Now, normally in brokerages, when you do this, your money just sits there and does nothing. However, if you sign up for the M1 Plus, you can actually get up to 1.5% in interest on any money that's just sitting in the investment brokerage account that isn't already invested in your portfolio. You can also sell your investments or sell a portion of your investments or stocks, and that money goes into your brokerage account, the balance, and then you can use that debit card to access the funds from your brokerage account at any ATM, or just use it to spend like you would with a regular debit card. So that's a very cool feature, and you can pay for that feature if you want. However, you don't need it, and if all you want to do is to invest for free on a very easy and simple to use platform where everything isn't complicated and just simple, then I would definitely recommend you sign up for M1 Finance. Now, the second investment brokerage I think is very good is the Webull app. Now, I like Webull because first of all, it's free to use. There are no costs associated with the app, and you can sign up right now and start investing, and everything will be completely free. However, with Webull, there are no pre-built portfolios like in the M1 Finance app, where as a beginner, you can just go in and find one of these pre-built or pre-made portfolios, which explains the rate of returns over the past couple of years, the expenses, and everything. Webull doesn't have that, so if you use Webull to invest, you'd have to go in and search for your own ETFs or funds or your own stocks and then add them to your portfolio manually. However, although this is a con for beginners, Webull does have a lot of good features and can expose you to a lot of advanced investing and trading techniques, and you can actually learn a lot from this platform. So if you're a beginner to investing and you have done your research and you know what stocks or what funds or ETFs you want to invest in, then you could sign up for Webull. You could get 2 free stocks if you use the link down below, and you won't pay any fees with the Webull app, and that way it works out because you can actually learn a lot from using the Webull platform. However, if you are new to investing and you want something that is very simple, very easy, and doesn't have a lot of complications, then I would recommend that you use M1 Finance instead of Webull until you get accustomed to investing, because the Webull platform, in my opinion, is actually geared more towards advanced investing. So I still use this app because it allows you to do quick trades, and if you have a stock or fund or something that you want to day trade, or you want to be able to quickly trade in real time, then Webull will help you to do that, and that's the platform that you want to use. And in that case, I think you should be using Webull. If you also want to use limits on your trades, then Webull is a very great place to do so. Webull also now allows you to invest in crypto, so if you're into Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, then you can definitely do that with Webull, so this is another plus as well. Now, the third app on this list is actually Robinhood, and Robinhood is one of the most popular, if not the most popular investment app out there today, and this is because Robinhood was either the first or one of the first investment apps to go mainstream. Now, Robinhood is actually a very good platform to invest on, as they now offer no commission trades, so it's completely free to use the app and the platform. Robinhood also offers fractional share investing, which means that you can invest into a fraction of a stock instead of purchasing the entire thing. So if you want to purchase Amazon stock, for example, and it's worth $2,000 and you only have $10 or $100 to invest, you can actually invest into a fraction of Amazon, and you can do that on Robinhood. And actually, you can do that with all the apps that I'm mentioning in this video. You can do that on the M1 Finance platform, and you can do that with Webull as well. Now, Robinhood does have some advantages over M1 Finance. So if you make a trade on Robinhood, that trade is actually executed in real time. You don't have to wait until a trading window. On M1 Finance, you can schedule your trades at any time, but they only take place between 9 to 10 a.m. Or if you have M1 Plus, you get a second window in the afternoon. So whenever you make the trades, there are only 2 times per day that the trades can take place. However, on Robinhood, this is different. Once you make the trade is done instantly. So you can buy or sell instantly in real time, and I think this is a plus. Now, another cool feature that I love with Robinhood is that transfers are instant. So if you sign up for Robinhood right now, and I'm leaving a link down below in the description to Robinhood, and if you deposit $100 or more in Robinhood, you can actually have that money or a part of that money to invest with immediately. If you compare this with Webull, for example, you'll make a transfer to Webull from your bank account. It may take 4 or 5 days just for that money to get into the brokerage account. But with Robinhood, although they have to wait for the money to get into the brokerage, once you initiate the transfer on Robinhood, they will give you the funds, or they'll make the funds available so you can start investing and trading right now while that money is being transferred. And I think that's a very cool feature. So this way you don't have to deposit lots of money in your brokerage account beforehand. You can just keep whatever money you want in there, and then if you need to deposit some money with no prior knowledge, then you can initiate the transfer and Robinhood will make the funds available to you immediately, so you can actually start trading whenever you want. Now, the only downside that I've had with Robinhood is that for some reason, sometimes when there is a high volume of trading on the platform, the app has crashed multiple times in the recent past, and I don't like that because of all the other platforms that I've used. None of the others seem to have any of these issues. Now, that's the only downside I have with Robinhood, and apart from that, I think it's a very good investment app. Now, of all these investment apps, if you were to ask me which one to use, I would tell you that if you are interested in investing for the long term and you are more of a passive investor, then I would suggest that you use M1 Finance or the M1 Finance platform, because it has everything that you would need and it is very simple and straightforward. And then if you are more of an active investor, then I would suggest that you use either Robinhood or Webull. If you are at the advanced level, then I would go with Webull because it has a lot more advanced options in the app. So it all depends on how you want to invest, but these are 3 very good investment apps to use this year, and they're also 3 investment apps that I currently use as well. Let me know what investment platforms or apps you currently use and why you like them so I can take a look at those as well. So I hope this video helps you guys to make a very good decision on choosing an investment platform to use this year. And if you like the content, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications so you can get the updates when I post videos here every single day. I'm also leaving a link below to M1 Finance, Webull, and Robinhood, where if you sign up right now using those links, you either get free cash or free stocks in your investment portfolio. So be sure to check the links below. As always, thanks for watching. All the best with your investments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one.